So the redeveloped and refurbished Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park has officially been commissioned and opened to the public and to tourists. The facility, which is a national monument, serves as a tourist attraction here in Ghana. And it not only serves as a resting place for Ghana's first president, for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, but also for his wife, Samia Nkrumah.
The World Bank, which is the main financier of this project, said it is honored to have contributed financially to the project. The facility's refurbishment is under the $40 million 5-year tourism development project of Ghana. Country Director for the World Bank, Pierre Laporte, further applauded benefits accrued to the country's tourism sector and overall economic growth agenda through the development project. Some benefits, he says, include the leveraging of new investment from the private sector, the training of over 1,850 Ghanaians in the sector, among others.
3 key project outcomes should be mentioned. The annual growth rates in international and domestic tourists have increased. New investments from the private sector have been leveraged for site development, and about 1,850 Ghanaians have been trained in the sector, of which 55% are women. All this is good for Ghana going forward. These outcomes drive economic growth and transformation, which is needed today in Ghana. In this regard, Excellency, the bank is happy to work with MOTAC to further this agenda.
Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta eulogized Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, indicating that the honor done him is well deserved. He says the facility will not only contribute to revenue generation in the tourism sector, but will serve as a unifier for Pan-Africanists.
It is a real privilege to be here with you to witness the official opening of the redeveloped Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. This park is a tribute to a visionary leader, the man of the century, a Pan-Africanist, and a global icon. Undoubtedly, for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's relentless struggle for the larger Pan-African movement is unparalleled, and for the independence, therefore, of our continent. Honor, therefore, should be given to those who deserve it, and he does.
For his part, Tourism Minister Dr. Mohamed Awal said the next projects that will see facelifts include the W.E. Du Bois Center, the Osu Castle, the George Padmore Library, among others. While highlighting the importance of the tourism sector to the diaspora, Dr. Awal said the tourism sector can generate up to $6 to $7 billion to Ghana's economy if the pace is kept.
Ghana has heritage and political tourism. And that is what we want to leverage to make tourism in Ghana the most attractive destination on the continent. Mr. President, very soon, the Du Bois Center will be modernized. Next year, the Osu Castle will be modernized. And we are going to link all this, Kwame Nkrumah Park, Osu Castle, Museum, George Padmore Library, and National Museum with the forts and castles to make Ghana the heritage attraction in Africa. The global diaspora like history. Those in America and the Caribbean would come here to celebrate our culture and our diversity. And I want to assure everybody that, Mr. President, if we continue as we're going over the next 3 years, tourism will generate between $6 to $7 billion per annum. Mr. President, just 2-3 years will generate $6 to $7 billion per annum. We are going to contribute 150,000 jobs every year.
For President Nana Akufo-Addo, the renovation of the park forms part of the government's plans to make the park one of the best tourism and heritage attractions in West Africa.
The 30 million CD modernized Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park is in line with plans by government to make the park one of the best tourism and heritage attractions in West Africa. As the outstanding Pan-Africanist of his generation, the burial site of Dr. Nkrumah must be appropriate to his status and exceptional contribution to the liberation of Africa from colonialism and imperialism. The Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, which attracted some 90,000 visitors annually before the renovation, is now expected to attract over 1 million tourists annually. I'm charging the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture and its agencies to devise effective marketing and promotional strategies to achieve the target of 1 million domestic and international tourist visitations to the park.